Well, then that's sad because he's basically gonna have to disappear and let this new vision keep on going. Ha bitch got you! We're back with the old tricks from Avengers, guys! Well, if you don't pay attention, that's what she's gonna do to you.
You see the difference between you and me? So you did this on purpose.
Oh, fuck. Not so fun when it's turned on you. Gotta be stronger than her. Go play our own game. Oh, she's taking over the illusion because she's stronger, but you gotta be stronger.
You can't win, Wanda. Power isn't your problem, it's knowledge.
The costume!
Give me your power, and I will correct the flaws in your original spell. And no one will ever have to feel this pain again. Not even you.
Of course she'll be dead. Yes, you fight back. It's okay to feel pain. That's part of life. You can't escape your trauma anymore. Be strong. Oh, she's not gonna be able to take it. Oh, that's cool. The type of, okay, you want my power? Take it all, and then she overdoses. I mean, without having without understanding what she was doing, she did something that surprised you. I think she's stronger. I think she'll overdose. She is slowly dying, though, as she does that.
There's more. I want it all.
You're not seeing it, right?
They keep showing us! Showing us? Yeah, showing us what?
Don't you see that she's aiming to the barrier?
Well, she is aiming to the barrier, and to her?
Yeah, but she's purposely aiming to the barrier.
Well, I think she's mostly aiming at her. What does that matter if she aims at the barrier? It overpowers the barrier. Well, you saw the thing, I don't know.
No, but usually you're the one that catches on those things.
About our deal. Once cast, a spell can never be changed. This world you made will always be broken. Just like you.
Bitch, shut up. There's a rune!
She's a quick learner.
She's a very quick learner. But no, I would not have guessed that.
Well, I knew that she used the runes, but seeing how she did it, yeah, it's kind of obvious that she purposely aimed to the barrier every single time after hitting.
Well, I was
Agnes
wondering why she
in
was
the given
missing so
space.
much.
Only the witch who cast them can use her magic.
Thanks for the lesson.
That was fast. She did say her problem was that she
But
lacked
I
the
don't
knowledge.
yeah.
Tell me who I am.
That's
No!
He's summoning that costume! When it's funny because like an hour ago she didn't know shit about witches. Costume! It looks really cool. And the fans of the comics are freaking out once again. That's badass.
You don't know what you've
I gave a costume to all those other cosplayers.
So what now? Just gonna lock me up somewhere?
Here, I'll give you the role you chose. The nosy neighbor.
No. Please.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
worst.
No, you're not. You're cruel.
Well, technically
You
it's
have no
because she
idea
wanted the
who
main
you
role,
unleashed.
but now she's never gonna have it.
You're gonna need me.
If I do, I know where to find you.
Wait. Hiya, hun.
Overly happy all the time.
That's some kind
I mean, it's better than death.
So it would appear that our dream home has been reduced to a fixer-upper. I know you'll set everything right. Just not for us.
Not for us.
It's time. Big day today. Your mother and I, very proud of you both.
Very proud. You know, a family is forever.
Even if they've had the kids for only 4 days. Yeah. The hard part.
Boys, thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
It's sad because it's kind of like a witchy version of the Titanic scene where she puts them to sleep. It was
Wanda,
beautiful
I know we
before.
can't stay like this. But before I go, I feel I must know. What am I?
You, Vision, are the piece of the Mind Stone that lives in me. You are a body of wires and blood and bone that I created. You are my sadness and my hope, but mostly you're my love.
She actually gets to say goodbye though to.
This time, yeah.
Yeah. He's crying. That's new.
I have been a voice with no body. A body but not human, and now a memory made real.
Mm.
Who knows what I might be next?
White Vision. Who knows? He's got the memories of Vision, which is something he didn't have.
You got a real body too?
Yeah, so the other one might actually be more Vision.
So it stands to reason.
We'll say hello again.
I believe that. It's sad, but I believe it's true.
So long, darling.
It's an entire TV show where she got to say goodbye, which was something that she had to rush in Infinity War. So, but then, like, if everyone remembers what happened now, she's definitely on the run.
Yeah, she kind of fucked up real bad. Oh, they remember
Yeah, they're angry. I mean,
clearly.
guys, it's complicated. But she's an ambiguous character, though. That's cool. She's not all good. She's got a bit of a selfishness that turns her evil sometimes.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
It wouldn't change how they see me. You don't hate me.
Given the chance and given your power, I'd bring my mom back.
Let's be
I'm
real,
sorry.
so would everyone.
For all the pain I caused.
I know.
I don't understand this power, but I will.
Goodbye, Monica.
She remembers the name.
Yeah, well, sorry. It's always been her character. It's always been very gray with her because she was introduced as a villain and then she did some good things and, you know.
Captain Rambeau. They're asking for you in the theater. Thank you.
All right, let's go.
I was sent by an old friend of your mother's.
Oh no.
Well.
He'd like to meet with you.
I don't know if they're supposed
Where?
to be the good guy in Captain Marvel's movie.
Well, I mean, they're helping Fury in Far From Home.
Okay.
She's gonna go to space. That's what that tells me. That doesn't...
There's another cutscene.
Oh, okay. Like, I mean, in true Marvel fashion. I mean, good for her that she found this place. Yeah, you're doing some Doctor Strange shit. Okay, you're gonna dab into other universes, honey.
Yeah, she's looking for a kid.
Ah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
So that's what's everything with Multiverse of Madness.
because she's playing with the multiverse, and then they played with it in No Way Home too,
and then Loki.
and in Loki. So now Doctor Strange, who hasn't actually done anything with the multiverse, is stuck with a problem.
Well,
He helped.
And No Way Home, he did create a spell that went wrong.
Yeah, but he wasn't the one that fucked it up. In any case. Okay, so
What did you think about the show?
pretty good. It got better with you know as long as when we got further in the show for sure. Every episode got better than the one before. I did not appreciate your freaking out over me not getting the runes right away.
No, but usually you're kind of fast to quick to catch on
Yeah, but
things.
how was I supposed to guess that she was creating runes?
Maybe not true, but that she had a plan because
I
she was
did-
purposely aiming for the barrier.
I did notice. I didn't say it out loud. People already say I speak too much. I did notice, but my thought was more like, I mean, for someone who's... Because I thought what she was doing was trying to overpower the Purple Witch, which could have been a thing, because, I mean, I've seen it in other shows and movies. So I thought that's what she was doing. So I was thinking, for someone who wants to give her power to the Purple Witch, you are missing an awful lot of time.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the revelation that... I mean, I will say one thing. One criticism I have
What
with
is
the
it?
last episode
What
is
is it?
she learns way too fast how to control all of this. Like, for someone who didn't understand how she could do this in the first place, for someone who had no knowledge of witches, that she was a witch, had never heard of the Scarlet Witch, in a few seconds, she kind of right away gets the gist, the gist of it. Like, she understands, she gets the costume, first of all. She understands how to make runes right away. She gets a complete control over her ability. She knows how to get back her powers right away. Like, it's convenient that she was capable of doing all of that when technically you should have, like, that knowledge.
Practice on
Yeah,
them.
you should have practiced. But then again, like, she's a fast learner. We'll go with that. And it's pretty epic to watch it happen. So I'm not complaining that much. I'm just saying this is my little criticism. The resolution is basically her becoming overpowered because suddenly she understands what she is, what she can do, and how to do it. That's my only thing.
She unlocked the potential then.
Because, like, I really love the surprise of the runes because that I get it. Like, Agatha wasn't paying attention to that. And she thought, you're trying to struggle, you're trying to attack me. I'm more powerful. Like, she was overconfident, she wasn't paying attention. And it's something that she saw literally, and she was given the information. So that I thought was pretty cool because we had seen the information. We know where that came from, and we saw where she got the knowledge. After that, the costume thing, like, where did you see it? You didn't see the book. You barely saw an apparition when you were transformed.
Maybe I'm totally wrong about. I can't speak. Maybe I'm so wrong about it, but I think that a costume was just created by just her magic.
Okay.
Like just the fact that Agatha's robes were created by her magic. You know?
But then after that, the creation of the costume was a bit like, okay, where did you get that? And then how come suddenly you know how to
when
pull
she was
in?
when she was using her power, her crown appears on her
Yeah, but
forehead.
she doesn't see it.
She doesn't
Do
see
you
it.
see my finger if I do this?
Yeah, kinda.
No.
No, but her crown appears. So I think maybe just the clothes she's wearing just
They appeared because
magic.
she was using yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it felt like even the dialogue for that bit was a little like I know what I am.
could
Like
have used a little bit more work.
well I'm like you know what you are. Like a minute ago you didn't know that existed. So
Right, you told me twice. I learned what I am now.
but then that's the only thing that I was like okay. But everything else like the realization of the runes was pretty cool. But mostly I think the strength of this show is the emotional journey that she goes on, because it's not so much about her becoming Scarlet Witch as it is about her letting go. And even in the end, like despite the fact that she said goodbye to her kids, despite the fact that she said goodbye to Vision, and she had at first she wasn't capable of keeping it open for the people to leave. Like she kept it closed because otherwise she would have lost everyone. So she wasn't capable of doing that. And in the end, she still understood that okay, I have to close it. Like it has to end.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very realistic that after this, like after she made that move and she was strong enough to do that, she still turns out to be weak enough to search for a way to get them back. Looking in that book, which by the way doesn't look good. Exactly.
It's the Darkhold. Okay, I want to tell you something though, because
Something about what?
well, originally in the comics,
Okay.
because people have been running the comments online, because like I said, I've seen pretty much everything before
Yeah.
the show, but not on Country Strength. People are saying that in the comics, Scarlet Witch made a deal with a demon or some sort of a demon.
Well, the way they
to get
describe
her
the
power.
Scarlet Witch is pretty intense.
And that demon is related to the Darkhold. So people are saying that maybe we might see him later. We don't know about
Like
that
she's
yet.
gonna get more powerful because she needs power to get her kids, perhaps.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Don't know.
I mean, now she has like Agatha said, like the one weakness she had was the lack of knowledge, and now she has the book. So she's gonna look for it, and if there's a demon in there that she can, team up with, maybe she will do
You
that.
do not team up with a demon.
Well, she could.
You can strike a bargain with him, but do not
Like I
team
said-
up with him.
Like I said, I mean, Wanda was always a very gray character. She's introduced as a villain. She's the problem she's the problem. She's the catalyst that starts the whole, fight in Civil War because of, a quick decision that ended up killing people. She was always judged for what she could do and what she was. Like, she's an outsider. She's too powerful. She's not human. Stuff like that. She was an easy target, but then again, like it's true that her past is complicated and the stuff that she did is complicated, and the Avengers accepted her in their group, but she never really faced consequences for what she did. Like she lost her brother in the fight, you can judge that as okay, she lost someone, that's consequences, but she killed people. She killed people and she teamed up with the villain. Then it's true, we know she realized that was wrong when she found out what the guy wanted to do, but still, you helped do these things and you never really face the consequences. So in my opinion, her character is very interesting in a way. Kind of like my favorite character in the MCU is Tony Stark, because despite being a hero, he's got that personality that's very,
He's got many flaws, yeah.
You're not supposed to like him. Like I remember, I think Stan Lee was saying that when he created Iron Man, he had the goal to. Well, I mean, the hardship with Iron Man was to create a hero that was so easy to dislike. Like people were not supposed to like him because he was so easy to hate because of his personality. But then people ended up loving him. But
Yeah,
that's Robert Downey Jr. helped with that too. Make him make the character lovable. But still, that's why I like him so much, because despite the fact that he's a hero, he's not a goody two shoes like Captain America. like he has flaws, and that makes him more human to me.
Yeah.
And with Wanda, the whole point of this show is that she was so human that she made the biggest flaw ever, and she hurt people.
Yeah.
But then again, like, she's still gonna make mistakes. That's the whole point of being human and of these characters doing this. The resolution was beautiful, but then again, I think it's realistic that she's gonna go look for a way to get that back, because you cannot, like, despite how it looks like she just cured everything and she just got over her grief like that, you don't get over your grief like that. So it makes sense that she would look for it, for her kids at least, because I think, and we're going to talk about Vision a little bit, the white Vision, in my opinion, is more like Vision than the one in the dream.
Because of the memories?
Yeah, I mean, what makes a person is the memories, the experiences. That was, by the way, a very interesting fight. I think it fits the character very well, that their fight,
yeah.
it became a mental thing. Like, let's talk about what makes something something.
Well,
what makes me
that's
Vision?
Philosophy right there.
Like, Vision is, like, the Vision that she created is the emotions, you know, it's the experience, but it's not the memories. It's the soul, but without the
heart.
the baggage, right? Whereas the other Vision was the body, and the memories were in there, but without the emotions, sort of, because he's more machine. I do not know how that will affect him, the fact that he doesn't actually have the Mind Stone.
He doesn't.
And despite, like, you can have the memories, I don't know if that's enough to give you emotional, you know, capabilities, because the Vision that we know was also kind of like part human because of the Mind Stone.
Sorry,
Right?
guys.
Like, he's part robot, like the body that was created was kind of like, well, it's a robot.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the mental capacity of the AI, Jarvis, but the Mind Stone is the thing that gave it life. Because Jarvis technically wasn't capable of emotions. He was capable of loyalty, but he was, at the end of the day, he was a machine.
A machine, yeah.
So the Mind Stone really gave Vision its soul, I think, which is why I'm wondering how White Vision is going to interact, but we'll see. Like I said, experiences and memories make a person what they are, so maybe that's enough to give him the possibility to feel stuff, or at least express emotions. We'll have to see. But, I mean, we have a Vision out there that remembers everything that made Vision Vision.
He's lacking colors, but he's still out there.
He needs to be painted. I don't really like the white version of him.
You don't?
No, I mean, it looks weird with his face. I mean, it's technically a recreation. Like, it's not necessarily the same body. And the eyes were weird, so after the eyes came back, it was better. The eyes could be a good clue as to him becoming him again.
He did have more of a human face.
Yeah, exactly.
With the
So,
change.
less machine, yeah. In any case, if she finds him, like, she's looking for her children, but if she finds the White Vision, maybe that's enough to find Vision. Like, maybe he's gonna be her Vision, and she's gonna be fine with it.
Maybe.
And again, if there's something lacking, like the Mind Stone, she has powers from the Mind Stone in her, so she can maybe do something with that. Again, I said it, we opened the door with what the guy Tyler said, with her being capable of perhaps
bringing him back.
It looks like he was also capable of doing that, because they did a really good job with White Vision.
But they do have the technology to do it.
But, like, literally, he was also going through, like, the other Vision and stuff, and I'm like, that's a power from the Mind Stone. Like,
I don't think he went through because he doesn't have the Mind Stone.
but it looked like he was capable of going through. Like, they were both, it looks like both of them were doing it, so I was like, what the fuck?
I think that mostly is just our Vision that let him go through him and not hurt him.
Maybe, but at first sec, I was like, okay, they're both capable of doing that, and, like, I mean, some of the things he was doing, like the blast from the forehead, you can do that with weapons.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, but some of the other things, I was like, that's the Mind Stone, so how come?
Like what?
Well, the passing through stuff. You think it's
for honest, I thought that maybe it's just our Vision who just
let him do
let him do that. Yeah.
That would make a lot more sense, because but in the fight I was like confused as to why he was suddenly capable of doing that. Or I mean, you know, even the flying, I'm like I don't see propellers or anything. Like, how come you can fly like that without the Mind Stone? You can't fake the flying, like he was flying.
Oh, that's what you said earlier then, right?
What?
Oh no, never mind. Because during the episode you were asking why she was flying, so you.
Oh,
were
Wanda was flying,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I didn't remember her flying in Infinity War.
She was flying.
But it depends. Like I remember her using her telekinetic powers to propel herself, and I saw her at the end of the episode do that. But when she first flew, it really looked like she just like Vision. So I was like, what? But then again, she has powers from the Mind Stone. So if he can do it, she can do it.
Well, yeah, I think that you're right about the what Vision and how you can fly.
I mean,
but
they really replicated Vision
technology.
correctly. Yeah,
Technology. That's it. Technology.
If Tony Stark managed, they can probably steal some shit and do the same. They did good.
I do think that Agatha/Agnes' punishment is
Harsh.
really harsh.
But I mean, if it's the same as the others, it's basically like she's gonna be stuck. She's gonna be aware that she's stuck in that role, but she won't be able to come out of it.
She won't.
But then like, does she keep the role in the actual Westview? Like, so people are normal, but she's just overly happy, and like no one is like, she's the nosy neighbor, which means that people will find her annoying and they will cast her out a lot. She will never have the main, like, and to me what that means is, for someone who wanted to be the most powerful, she wanted the main role, she's never gonna get it. It's never gonna be her story. That's what it says to
Only
me.
the sidekick.
Only the nosy neighbor.
Yep.
The one that's annoying.
Alright.
I mean, it's better than death or like prison and stuff. Like,
it is worse.
well,
than
it is
death.
a prison actually, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe that means that the character exists still in the universe, and we can come back and ask for her help, or use her if we need that.
Well, if I can give you another piece of information that I learned from the MCU lore, in the comics, she's supposed to be Scarlet Witch's teacher, if I'm right.
Well, she did teach her a few things. Maybe she changes after
being
months and
Agnes.
years of being Agnes. Maybe she's gonna change.
But I think if I'm correct, she's supposed to be a teacher in the comics.
Now,
So
what are they hinting at with Miranda, who's not Miranda?
Monica.
Monica.
Well, she's supposed to have powers. I don't remember which ones.
Well, she obviously, like, it looks either like the fact that she changed because she passed through three
Do you want
times.
me to look it up?
No, don't look it up.
I can look it
No,
up.
they'll do a movie about it or a TV show about it. In any case, the fact that she changed either gave her powers, or she always had something inside and it got triggered. I think it might be the first hypothesis, but now she's apparently a superhero. Like, she has abilities, and she's gonna go to space, so she's gonna have her own story. She's gonna come back. Is she gonna have her own movie? Is there gonna be a Captain Marvel 2?
Maybe. From what I can see, she can transform her body and any type of energy.
So she kind of became the thing that made the barrier.
Yep.
So that's why things went through her. And it's like she channels the energy around her a little bit too. That's why maybe her eyes change colors depending on what energy she channels. Because she was channeling.
Superhero name is supposed to be Spectrum.
Oh, that makes sense. She's kind of like a ghost. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I do wonder if, is she going to be a main character in a movie somewhere? Or is she going to be, like, is it
In Captain Marvel
hinting
2.
at another, like, I don't know if they're making a Captain Marvel 2.
Why they're going back to space?
Well, she is, for sure. But I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye out on this. I am not very aware of the next phase for the MCU. Like, after Endgame, I just lost sight of where they wanted to go. But we'll have to get back into it. Because, I mean, the TV shows are definitely bringing us somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I got also very into No Way Home and now Multiverse of Madness, which we're going to see tomorrow. So we did the thing we said we were going to do.
Technically, it's going to be today.
Yeah. It is 2 a.m. I did say we were going to rush through the show before we got to see Multiverse of Madness.
We did.
We managed. It
We
was pretty
succeed.
intense. It was pretty intense. And that's why I think I keep forgetting about Miranda's name, Monica. Because, like, I'm bad with names, and usually over time it gets
You remember
easier.
over time.
But, like, I literally had 2 nights to learn. I forgot. But yeah, I mean, we'll keep an eye out for what her next thing is gonna be, because I think her power is interesting and I kind of want to see what she can do. And I mean, yeah, Wanda is playing around with the multiverse, so that's gonna tie in with the movie. I do.
It's interesting though because, like I said, we know that the actor playing the fake Pietro is the one playing Quicksilver in the X-Men movie.
But that was funny.
So
how
that
they-
means that this one is the other version of Quicksilver in this universe, right?
No, in our universe, in the MCU, he is just a teenage guy or a young adult who wants to be an actor. He's got headshots and I don't know if it's a stage name, but his last name is Boner.
That's his stage name.
He is not a superhero. It's just that Agnes or Agatha needed to find a way to shake Wanda a little bit, so she had to take something that already existed, and it looks like if you were not in part of the main cast, you were just stuck in your room unmoving. Like, that was pretty horrible. But
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's where he was, and she just used her powers to change him into Pietro, because she can't create things out of nothing. And so, but in the MCU, that guy is just a young adult who wants to be an actor. In the other universe where, I'm not saying the X-Men don't exist in the MCU, like in this universe, but then again, we've never seen them. So maybe the X-Men don't exist in this universe, but in the universe where they do exist, he's the Quicksilver over there. But maybe there's no Wanda in their universe.
From what I saw,
Kind of
no.
like how
Well-
in the MCU there's no Oscorp.
There's no Oscorp,
But
true.
there's no Oscorp. And like in the Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield universe, there's no Avengers.
True.
So depending on what universe you're in, the characters change, the actors change, and the protagonist and who's actually alive and who's there change too. It's a really fucked up universe.
It is a fucked up
Which is
situation.
funny because like our mom doesn't really watch, like she's seen a few hero movies, like we grew up watching the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and so she saw them too. But aside from that, she's never really seen Marvel movies or anything. And we just decided it was a good idea to introduce her to this by showing her No Way Home because Tobey Maguire was in it. And she watched it and she was fine with it and she liked it. But then again, and I was thinking about bringing her maybe to watch Multiverse of Madness, but she doesn't know Doctor Strange. She doesn't know the MCU, the Avengers.
Wanda, anybody.
She saw Endgame with us, but I'm pretty sure she slept through most of it.
She slept through it.
Because she doesn't know any character. So it gets confusing if you haven't seen everything.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah, which is why I'm really happy we did a marathon of the movies before, going back, into Marvel mostly, because, like I said, we watched a lot of Marvel movies, and now we're reacting to the TV shows, but it had been so long since I had seen, like, the original Marvel movies. Fucking, like, Iron Man 1, I think I hadn't seen since, like, before I moved to Montreal, which was, like, almost 10 years ago. So, and that's one of my favorite Marvel movies, so that says a lot about everything else. And so I'm glad we changed that, and it got us pumped for these other movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye out for what she's gonna be in it. Miranda.
Yeah. Monica.
I know.
Monica.
At this point, I'm just saying it because it's fun.
Uh-huh.
We'll keep an eye out for that, and we're gonna go see Multiverse of Madness tomorrow. Which for you, it's gonna be like weeks ago, but I'm glad we watched this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed our reactions to it.
Thank you guys for standing by with us.
Yes.
It was
Interesting.
It was nice.
A nice journey in the past.
It was fun. And keep an eye for our next show because we are still gonna do other Marvel show.
Technically, since we rushed through this one, I'm guessing if we manage, we're gonna also catch up with Moon Knight while this was going on. But after this, we're gonna go in order. We're gonna go with Falcon and Winter Soldier, a TV show I've been very excited to see. I don't care if it's good or bad. Ever since I finally watched The Winter Soldier, I've been very into this, so I'm excited for this one. So that's the next Marvel show we're gonna do right after this one.
Alright. So see you for the next one, guys.
Bye!